Fine.
All right, students, please keep your camera open. Okay, open your camera, all of you, so I can see you guys. Now just wait for a couple of minutes that all of your friends join so we can start. Until then, you guys please prepare your books. So you're having your textbooks already with you. Grammar, English grammar. All right, so today, last week, we already start new unit number 10. And then we having some of the practice of making sentences. Okay, sentences using may and can. Okay, can and may. So today we're gonna continue. So you guys are ready? Okay, so now let's start. All right, students, while I'm asking from you the question, so don't hesitate to answer. Okay, answer me as well, don't keep quiet. All right, okay, so first of all, we're gonna take a look towards the rules, the grammar rules. We're gonna repeat just for a little while, so then we can continue the chapter. First of all, grammar rules. So grammar rules for using can and may. So as we already talked in our last class that use can, where we can use can, we can use when we talking about ability. So you know ability, right? Ability, that means that the skill, any person who has a skill to do something, who are able to do anything, to do something, that is actually ability. So we use can to talk about ability. Okay, we talk about ability. And where we use can, we use before the main verb. Okay, we use can before the main verb. Okay, other than that, use of may. So may and can, or either cannot, both actually we talk about permission. So may, where we use both may and can while we are talking about permission, and may is actually more polite. All right, so for example, if you would like to do something and you have to ask from permission, okay, so that there you can use may. So may is actually more polite. So both can, well, we're talking about ability, and where we going to use in the sentence, we use can before the main verb. Okay, so for example, here we have an example in a sentence, I can play the violin. So playing the violin is actually ability. Not every person can play. So play, as you can see here, play is the action. What is the action? The action to play the violin, right? So before play, we use can. Okay, before the main verb. It's the main verb, right? Before the main verb, we use can. And here we are talking about ability, like I can play the violin. Other than that, like you can see here, another sentence, he can swim, right? So swimming is actually ability. It's a skill, right? So it's a main verb, swim. So before swim, we use can. Other than that, for example, you can read. So reading is also an ability, right? So you can read, or either let's say she can run fast. So run is the main verb, right? So before the main verb, we use can. Okay. So these are the use of can. So both actually we use can in affirmative, negative, and then question sentences. So in affirmative sentence, we have subject, right? Then can before the main verb. He can swim. Now, if you would like to make it negative, so what we have to do, just add not. Okay, cannot, or either in short you can say can't. So he cannot swim, or either he can't swim. So that become negative sentence. So the same sentence, if you would like to change it to question, so can, it will become before the subject, right? Can he swim, or can he read, or can he drive? So it's the same rules actually while we using. So you have to remember while we using in affirmative sentence, in the positive sentence, so we use can before the main verb. Then if you would like to make it negative sentence, so we just add not, so cannot or can't. And then if you are going to make question sentence, so can, it will become in the start of the sentence. Can he swim? Can he drive? Can he read? Can he play the violin? Okay. Now, use of may. So as we already talked, use of may is also when you are asking somebody permission, when you are talking, when you would like to have permission for something, to do anything, but you have to take permission. But may is actually more polite, like more kind. So, like for example, in the positive sentence, as you can see here, we may sit down. So may, sit is actually the main verb, right? So we may sit down. Or either, for example, if you would say like, you may sit down. You may sit down. Or we may leave. So it's more polite, okay? So the similar sentence, if you like to make negative, so what you have to do, you have to add not. We may not sit down, okay? Or either you cannot read, or either let's say like you may not sit there, okay? So just add not, all right? The same sentence, if you like to make question, right? So what you have to do, may, it will come in the start of the sentence, in the beginning of the sentence. So maybe sit down, you're asking permission, okay? Maybe sit down, or either maybe leave, or either may you sit there. So these are all the examples of using may and can. All right, students, you understand the rules? Where you have to use, where you can use may and can. Okay, now let's move to have a little bit practice. So the first table here, actually we already solved in our last class. So here we having the sentences, affirmative sentence, negative sentence, and then questions. So we have sentence number 1, I can swim. So it's positive sentence, right? So if you like to make negative, what we have to do, we're gonna use not. So I cannot swim, or I can't swim. Similar, if you would like to make question, so can, it will come in the beginning of sentence, right? Can I swim? Okay, now similar, we have another sentence, you can read, right? So read is actually the main verb, right? Now can, it become before the main verb, you can read. So the same sentence, if you like to make negative, so we just add not. So you can't read, or either you can say you cannot read. So the question sentence, if you like to change, how it will become, can will come before the subject, it will come in the start of the sentence. Can you read? Okay, similar, we have another sentence. He can't drive. So as you can see here, he can't drive. So that's a negative sentence. So if you would like to make affirmative, what will be the sentence? Anyone can tell me? Students? Positive sentence.
He can drive.
Very good.
He can drive.
He can drive. So drive is the main verb. Before the main verb, we use can. He can drive. Now, if you like to make question, so can, it will come the start of the sentence before the main verb, before the subject. Can he drive? Okay, now here, she can speak Korean. She can speak Korean. So as you can see here, speak Korean. They are talking about a language, Korean language. So what is it? It is ability. Okay, it's ability. Not every person can speak Korean. So somebody can speak Korean, so that means they have ability. So we use here can. She can speak Korean. So the negative sentence, it will be she cannot speak Korean or she can't speak Korean. So the same sentence, if you would change to question, so what will happen? Can, it will come in the start of the sentence before the subject. They are asking that the person can do that thing, or like here, can she speak Korean? So they are asking that she have the ability to speak Korean. So that's why we use can before the subject in the start of the sentence. Now, we have another sentence, that's negative sentence. We can't run fast. So as you can see here, running fast is also ability, right? So can't, that means negative. So what will be the affirmative sentence?
He can run fast.
Very good. He can run fast. And how about question? Question sentence, it will be the same. Can we run fast? Very good. And in the end, we are going to write question sign, question mark. Okay. Affirmative sentence, last one. They can make coffee. They can make coffee. So as you can see, making coffee, it's also a skill. It's ability, right? So we use make. You see here, make. It's a main verb, right? The action. What is the action? Make is the action. Or coffee, right? So can, it come before make, before the main verb. They can make coffee. So the negative sentence, what will be the negative sentence?
They can make coffee.
They can't make coffee. Very good. So we add not. They cannot or they can't. They can't make coffee. Similar question sentence, that will be, can they make coffee? Right? While you're asking, can they make coffee? Right? So can, it come in the beginning of the sentence, in the start of the sentence. All right, now let's have a little bit more practice. So here we're having some of the sentences, right? So what we have to do, we have to change the sentence, okay? Some sentence, they are given to us in positive, affirmative. We have to change to question, either negative. Or some sentences, they are given to us, they are negative sentence. So we have to change to affirmative or question sentences. Okay, now sentence number 1. You may use your phone. So you may use your phone. So that's actually more polite, okay? And that's affirmative sentence, right? So what we have to do, we change to negative. Like, you cannot do that. You cannot do something. So what we're gonna do, we are going to add not. You may not use your phone. Like you are not giving permission. Okay, you are not giving permission that you are not allowed to use your phone. So we just add not after may. Okay, similar we have question number 2, sentence number 2. I may have 30 baht. Okay, I may have 30 baht. So while we are going to change into question sentence. So what will be the sentence? Anyone can tell me, students?
May I have 30 baht?
Very good. May I have 30 baht? So here you're asking permission, right? May I have 30 baht? You're asking for permission, okay? Now, another sentence we have number 3. Rose may go home. So that's a positive sentence. Let me ask from one student, okay? Let me ask from one student. Change it to negative. Let me ask from Lily. Number 3, sentence number 3. Can you change that to negative? Rose may go home.
Rose may not go home.
Very good. Excellent. Good job. Rose may not go home. So what we do here, we just add not. Okay, not giving permission. Okay, now sentence number 4. You may not sit there. So what is the sentence? It's a negative, affirmative, or question. Anyone can tell me, students? Which sentence is this one? Affirmative, negative, or question?
Student.
That one, this sentence is negative. As you can see here, we have not. You may not sit there. So it's negative sentence, right? They're not giving permission, okay? So what we have to do, we have to change to affirmative sentence. Okay, let me ask from Panton. Can you change sentence number 4 to affirmative from negative? Panton, you may not sit there. Changes to affirmative sentence.
You may sit there.
Very good. Excellent job. You may sit there. So we just remove not. Okay. So sit, you can see here, it's the main verb. So before the main verb, we use may. So you may sit there. Now, sentence number 5. They may ride their bikes. So it's affirmative sentence, right? They may ride their bikes. So what we have to do, we have to change it to negative. Let me ask from Mankon. Can you change it to negative? Sentence number 5. You may ride their bikes. They may ride their bikes. Mankon, you need to just add only one word to change it to negative. Only one word you have to add. All right, let me ask from Kwan. Kwan, can you change sentence number 5 to negative? They may ride their bikes. So while we change to negative.
So student, it's so easy.
They may not ride a bike.
Very good. Okay, they may not. You just, what you have to do, you have to add only not. As I already tell you, students, we add not for negative sentence. Okay, so they may not ride their bikes. Okay, sentence number 6. May she borrow the book? So it's a question sentence, right? May she borrow the books? May she borrow the book? So what you have to do, we have to change it to positive sentence, affirmative. Let me ask from Sunday. Number 6.
She may borrow the book.
Very good. She may borrow the book. So what you have to do, she is the subject, right? And may borrow the main verb, the book. So let's become affirmative sentence. Now, sentence number 7. We may not leave. So as you can see here, we have not here. So that means it's a negative sentence. What we have to do, we have to change it to question. Now, let me ask from Jokun. We may not leave. Change it to question.
May we leave?
Very good. Excellent. May we leave? Right. So they become a question. Okay. Now, last question. Last sentence. Number 8. Susie may eat chocolate. So as you can see here, it's an affirmative sentence. So what we have to do, we have to change it to negative. Okay. So let me ask from August. Change the sentence to negative.
Say, may not eat chocolate.
Susie may not eat chocolate. Very good. So what we do here, we just add not. Okay, Susie may not eat chocolate. Very good. Okay, all right, students, you already write down in your books. Students, did you write already in your books the sentences?
Answer teacher, please, students.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, very good. All right, now proceed to have a little bit more practice. Okay, so page number 49. Let's have a little bit more practice. So the practice here is about what we have to do. We have to read sentences carefully. Okay, do they talk about ability or permission? So here what we have to do, we have to read each sentences and then we have to read it carefully that they are talking about ability or permission. I already tell you, students, ability. What does it mean by ability? If some person can do something, a person can do anything, he have a skill, he have the ability. And permission is when you are asking somebody, right, or either which you already have, when you want to do something, but you need to ask from someone to do that. So that's permission. So what we have to do, we have to write if a sentence, they have the sentence is about ability. So we are going to write A to in front of that sentence. If the sentence is about permission, so we have to write P. Okay, now look at the first sentence. Sentence number 1. Sentence number 1 is you may have some ice cream. So as you can see here, you may have some ice cream. So this sentence is about permission. Okay, like you are allowing some person, you allow some person to have ice cream, to eat ice cream. So sentence number 1, we are going to write P. Now sentence number 2, anyone can tell me that what is this sentence about? It's about ability or it's about permission? As you can see here, Lazy speaks English well, right? So here, what they're talking about the subject, the person. Who is the person? Lazy is the person. What is her ability? What she can do? She can speak, okay? And what she can speak? She can speak English well. So that one is ability. Like not every person can speak English well. A person who can speak English well, so that means it's the ability. They have skill. She has skill. So sentence number 1 is A, ability. Now sentence number 2 is A, ability. Sentence number 3. He can borrow my book. So what do you think? It's ability or permission?
Permission.
Permission. Very good. Why? Because here the book is belong to me. For example, if the book is belong to me and I allowed some person that they can have my book, they can borrow my book. So sentence number 3 is permission. Now number 4, sentence number 4, we may drink in class. We may drink water in class. So let me ask from one student, Dew, what do you think? Sentence number 4, it's ability or permission? Yeah. No, that one. P, permission. Very good. Why? Because like you are asking. We are asking. We may drink water in class. So that's permission, or you are allowed to drink water in class. So that's permission. Number 5. Can you see those horses? Let me ask from one student, okay? Let me ask from Cow. What do you think? Sentence number 5. It's ability or permission?
Yeah.
Louder, I can't hear you.
Permission.
Permission. Are you sure about that?
No. Hey.
A, ability. Very good. Why? Because read the sentence carefully. Can you see those horses? It's a question, right? So you have the ability to see those far away horses. So if you can see that far, so that means you have the ability, right? So sentence number 5 is A, ability. Now, sentence number 6, I can't play the trumpet. Let me ask from Ayun. What do you think? Sentence number 6, I can't play the trumpet. It's ability or permission?
P.
Ability. Very good. Why? Because trumpet, it's a musical instrument, right? Musical instrument. So a person who can play a musical instrument, so that means they have the skill, they have the ability. So sentence number 6 is A. Now, number 7, Maybe use your computer. Maybe use your computer. Let me ask from Lemon. What do you think? It's ability or permission? May we use your computer?
P.
Very good. Excellent. P. Why? Because the computer you are asking for use something. You are asking the permission to use or not use. So that means P, permission. Okay, last sentence. Sentence number 8. They can wait in my room. They can wait in my room. Let me ask from Nan. What do you think? It's ability or permission?
A.
A. Number 8. Are you sure?
P.
B, permission. That is the correct answer. Why? Because here they are allowing a person, right? They can wait in my room. Like you allow some person to wait in the room. So you give permission. So the sentence number 8 is B, permission. Okay, students, very good. Excellent job. All right, now we're gonna move to B. Okay, here we're having some of the pictures and some of the sentences they are given to us, so we have to make it correct. So now look at the picture, make sentences or question. So now look at picture number 1. So here we have, I may wear your shoes. So what we have to do, we have to make it question, right? We have to make it question. So what will come? May. It will come in the beginning of the sentence, then followed by subject, I wear your shoes. So that become question sentence. Now look at picture number 2. Picture number 2. We can go outside. We can go outside. So if we would like to make it question, so what we have to do? We have to bring can. We have to bring the can in the beginning of sentence. Can we go outside? So you are making question, you're asking, okay? While you're asking somebody, can we go outside? Okay, now picture number 3. You may take my key. So what we have to do, we have to make it positive sentence. So what do you think? What will be the sentence? Affirmative.
May you take my key?
Positive. We have to make it positive. Just a little bit tricky. Just now look at the sentence carefully. The sentence itself here, it's positive, affirmative. Why? Because, like you can see here, we have to make it positive, affirmative. So, you may take my key. So, it's already positive, affirmative. So, it will be unchanged. Now, picture number 4. He can understand. It's affirmative sentence. So, we have to make it negative. So, Sunday, what will be the negative sentence?
He can't understand.
Very good. He can't understand or he cannot understand. Very good. Excellent. Okay, now picture number 5. I may sit here. I may sit here. So we have to make it question. So, Dew, what do you think? What will be the question sentence? I may sit here. It's affirmative. So change it to the question. Dew, I'm waiting for your answer.
Dew. Don't be shy, na Dew.
He may
Just change this word.
sit. He may
It will come right here. May I sit here? So that will be may. It will come in the start of the sentence. May I sit here? Okay, now picture number 6. They can make dinner. They can make dinner. What do you think? Which sentence it is? Affirmative, negative, or question? And we have to change it to positive sentence.
they can make dinner.
Very good. Actually, itself, it's a positive sentence. They can make dinner. So it will be unchanged. Okay, last one. Last picture. Look at the picture. She may bring her dog. She may bring her dog. So as we read the sentence, so that's affirmative sentence. So what we have to do, we have to change it to negative sentence. So what we are going to add? Jauhun. She may bring her dog. Change it to negative.
She may not bring her dog.
Very good. Excellent job. She may not bring her dog. So here what we do, we just add not. Okay, so far so good. Very good, students. All right, so now let's move to the last page, page number 50. So here we have a conversation between Chaisri and Isra. So the boy, Chaisri, what is talking? My friend Isra doesn't like sports, but she loves music. Now, the girl, Isra, I can sing and I can play the piano, violin, and trumpet. So now we have 2 questions here. Question number 1, which sentence is true? Number 1, Chaisri likes sports, but Isra doesn't. Number 2, Chaisri likes music, but Isra doesn't. Number 3, Isra likes sports, but Chaisri doesn't. Number 4, Isra likes music, but Chaisri doesn't. So what do you think? Which one is the correct statement? Anyone can answer me, students?
I think it's number 4.